Welcome back to Super Thief. I'm William H, and today we'll be going through the top 10 hidden gems on Prime Video. With Amazon's streaming service having seriously bulked up its subscriber count since its introduction, many were drawn to Prime Video's heavy hitters like The Boys and Reacher. But for today's countdown, we'll be zooming in on some strong Prime Video offerings that may have just flown under your radar. Now let's get to it. Coming in at number 10, we have The Neon Demon, a hyper-stylized psychological horror movie set in the cutthroat fashion world of Los Angeles. And this one is actually directed by Nicholas Winding Refn, who previously brought us the outstanding movie Drive. The film focuses on Jessie, a 16-year-old model whose intense beauty and youth make all those around her seethe with jealousy. And as she starts to take the fashion world by storm, we witness her personality change in order for her to survive her venomous rivals. While its violence and opaque story polarized audiences at the time, and its characters aren't the most densely written out there, the Neon Demon does continuously ooze provocative style as it presents its compelling modern fable. So, if you're up for some Black Swan meets American Psycho, definitely give this one a try on Prime Video. Next at number 9, we have The Outlaws. This crime thriller comedy series follows 7 strangers from different walks of life forced together to complete a community payback sentence in Bristol, England. The plot then takes a huge shift when the gang discovers a bag full of money, which soon sees them hunted by the bag's hardcore criminal owners. The biggest star among the gang is Christopher Walken, who plays Frank, a grizzled ex-con fresh out of prison with an ankle tag and now staying with his daughter. In all, the show is dry and silly and unafraid to throw its characters into some pretty wild waters, which contrast very starkly with their mundane lives. So if you're looking for a fresh, hidden gem of a crime comedy sporting a diverse set of characters, which also offers some good laughs sprinkled throughout, definitely check out The Outlaws. And at number 8, we have The Vast of Night, a Prime Video original sci-fi thriller that takes us back to the late 1950s New Mexico. The movie follows 2 high school students, radio host Everett and switchboard operator Faye, as they stumble upon a strange interference that doesn't appear to come from any known source. The two then uncover a global conspiracy involving alien abduction and the military. This captivating outing by debut director Andrew Patterson echoes the mystery and awe of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, while employing an imaginative narrative akin to something like The Twilight Zone. So if you're looking for some gripping sci-fi with just the right amount of suspense and intrigue, be sure to watch The Vast of Night. Coming to number 7, we have A Man Named Scott, a documentary film that follows acclaimed rapper Kid Cudi's journey over a decade of creative choices, struggles, and breakthroughs. The rapper, whose real name is Scott Mescudi, broke onto the scene in 2009 with his debut LP Man on the Moon, The End of Day, which resonated deeply with many young fans by featuring songs about depression, loneliness, and anxiety. The documentary is a thoughtful, introspective look at Kid Cudi's life and career, but compels most when it delves into his own struggle with personal well-being. So, if you're looking for a deep dive into the rapper who many claim helped steer hip-hop away from just being a vessel for displaying masculinity, definitely watch this one on Prime Video. And next up at number 6, we have Tales from the Loop, a science fiction drama series that follows the interconnected lives of the people of the fictional town of Mercer, Ohio. Mercer is home to the Mercer Center for Experimental Physics, an underground facility that houses the Loop, a machine basically built to unlock and explore the mysteries of the universe. Each episode zooms in on a different townsperson as they have all kinds of sci-fi experiences courtesy of the Loop, intertwining with their own personal stories. The show is definitely leisurely paced, but if you enjoy elegant, cinematic-esque storytelling with some very striking and artistic visuals thrown in as well, be sure to give Tales from the Loop a try on Prime Video. For our next hidden gem, we have I Want You Back, a romantic comedy movie starring Charlie Day and Jenny Slate as the 2 recently dumped strangers who team up to sabotage their ex's new relationships. With a strong, diverse, and representational cast, this cute rom-com more than delivers on both the romance and the comedy. The movie features a host of great character relationships that expertly utilize the comedic script, while also delving into some very real relational questions about letting go and sacrifice. So, if you're up for a hidden gem of a comedy that knows how to mix up the funny moments with the tender ones, make sure you check out I Want You Back. Moving on to number 4 on our list of hidden gems, we have Train to Busan, a 2016 South Korean action horror movie by debut director Yeon Sung-ho. The majority of this film takes place on a high-speed train from Seoul to Busan as a zombie apocalypse suddenly breaks out in the country, with a father and his estranged daughter being among the main characters. But unlike the slow walkers of, say, The Walking Dead, Train to Busan zombies are fast, strong, and relentless in their attack. On top of this, their infection spreads very rapidly, turning those bitten in just a matter of minutes or even seconds. In all, this absolute hidden gem of a zombie thriller really does have it all. A believable hero arc, insane action, comedy, and all of this moving at an amazing pace. So, if you're looking for, quite frankly, the best zombie flick out there, be sure to check out Train to Busan. And at number 3, we have A Very English Scandal, a BBC-produced television comedy drama series set in 1979 and centered around former Member of Parliament Jeremy Thorpe, who stood trial because he allegedly hired a hitman to kill his supposed ex-lover, Norman Scott. The 3-part serial portrays 15 years of events, starting with Thorpe's early secretive love life at a time when sexual activity between men was illegal, up to the subsequent public exposure and scandal. This masterful drama resurrects the headline-grabbing elements of the case, retelling them with some excellent comic timing. On top of this, Hugh Grant is so astonishingly likable here that even the questionable character of Thorpe becomes drawn with wit and affection. So, if you're up for a funny and confident 3-part comedy drama series, make sure to check out A Very English Scandal on Prime Video. And for our penultimate hidden gem, we have The Night Manager, another BBC-produced show starring Tom Hiddleston as Jonathan Pine, an ex-soldier turned night manager of a high-end hotel in Cairo. The 6-part series kicks off when Pine is recruited by a British intelligence agent to infiltrate the inner circle of billionaire arms dealer Richard Roper, played by Hugh Laurie. The show, which is based on a John le Carré novel of the same name, is bolstered by the excellent performances of Hiddleston and Laurie, and never stops being suspenseful and emotional, as well as full of intrigue, double crosses, and thrills, as Pine more and more infiltrates Roper's secret arms trade. So, if you're looking for a spy thriller that will for sure hold your attention, this is the hidden Prime Video gem for you. And our number 1 hidden gem on Amazon's Prime Video is Fleabag. Now, some may argue that this one doesn't qualify as a hidden gem per se, as the show won numerous Emmys and Golden Globes, but still, way too many people have skipped over this insanely good British comedy drama show. The show follows a dry-witted woman known only as Fleabag, who has absolutely no filter as she navigates life and love in London, while trying to cope with tragedy, all the while frequently breaking the fourth wall to provide exposition, internal monologues, and a running commentary. The writing and acting here are nothing short of excellent, while the uniqueness and personality of the title character really set this show apart from anything else out there. So if you're just looking for an all-around engaging, funny, drama-filled show, make sure you check out Fleabag on Prime Video if you haven't already. And that's it for the list. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I need your support to keep the channel going. See you later, guys.